Retirement. Those years before his retirement in 1913 were studded with sharply remembered pictures. A man mourning the clang of the school bell at an unaccustomed time, everyone summoned to assemble in big hall. Ralston, the new head, very pontifical and aware of himself, fixing the multitude with a cold, presaging severity. You will all be deeply grieved to hear that His Majesty King Edward the Seventh died this morning. There will be no school this afternoon, but a service will be held in the chapel at 4:30. A summer morning on the railway line near Brookfield, the railway men were on strike. Soldiers were driving the engines. Stones had been thrown at trains. Brookfield boys were patrolling the line, thinking the whole business great fun. Chips, who was in charge, stood a little way off, talking to a man at the gate of a cottage. Young Cricklet approached. "Please, sir, what shall we do if we meet any strikers? Would you like to meet one?" I don't know, sir. God bless the boy. He talked of them as if they were queer animals out of a zoo. "Well, here you are then. You can meet Mr. Jones. He's a striker when he's on a duty. He has charge of the signal box at the station. You have put your life in his hands." Many a time afterwards the story went round the school. There was Chips talking to a striker. Might have been quite friendly. The way they were talking together, Chips thinking it over a good many times, always added to himself that Kathy would have approved and would also have been amused, because always, whatever happened and however the avenues of politics twisted and curved, he had faith in England, in English flesh and blood, and in Brookfield as a place whose ultimate worth depended on whether she fitted herself into the English scene with dignity, without disproportion. He had been left a vision that grew clearer with each year of an England for whom days of ease were nearly over, of a nation steering into channels where a hair's breadth of error might be catastrophic. He remembered the Diamond Jubilee. There had been a whole holiday at Brookfield, and he had taken Kathy to London to see the procession that old and legendary lady.